Hello everyone, I'm Eric Morris. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 2 Storm Island. Doing the American Racers Championship. I am in a Firebird. That's pretty much it. I wonder what a Firebird sounds like. I guess that would basically just be a Phoenix. What does a Phoenix sound like? I sounded like... I don't even know what I sound like. I sound like a sick hyena or something like that. I don't think a Firebird sounds like that, so... And I've also, judging by the lack of upgraded cars in my garage, I've never done an American Racers tournament. So, I kind of feel the need to take pictures of everything so that I can get all of them. We're good. Okay. Carry on race time. Carry on racy adventure time. And the things. The words. Yeah. This one, oh, fuck the tree. This one, has 4 races, this tournament, so I don't know what that means. I guess that basically just means I have a fourth race to do after these ones. It's pretty much all it means. It doesn't really mean anything. And then I'm going for tier 3, which is also the Horizon finale. I don't think that'll be the finale of this series. I think I've decided that I'm going to go through to tier 1, at least. Get through the last gauntlet race, since it's, even after I hit the Horizon finale, it's not much further to the next gauntlet race after that. So I might do that. I'm not gonna, I might do this like 100% on stream. I haven't played this on stream in a while. I played it like the first time I streamed, like, recently, like, when I started doing, like, relatively regular streaming, like, every Saturday. I played it, but I forgot to sync up the audio, so, like, because I delayed the webcam, because I needed to delay it to match up with the Elgato delay for OBS, since I need them all to record at the same time. Usually, when I'm recording videos like this, I record them all separately and then sync them up manually while I'm editing them. Obviously can't do that when I'm streaming. So I delayed the webcam to sync up with the Elgato. Forgot to sync the audio to sync up with the webcam. Like the voice. Forgot to sync that up to have it work with the webcam. So, it was basically me talking and then like 3/4 of a second later, I think it was set to, the actual sound would come out. Which was annoying. Plus, it was one of those days when I could not win a damn thing. I played for a decent amount of time and only finished 2 tournaments. It was just one of those days. It was one of those tournaments that, when I was doing the other series, and maybe in this series, who knows, I haven't gotten to them yet, but, I haven't gotten any of them yet, but where I'll do like 2 races and then have to do the other 2 races in another episode just because the first 2 take so long. That's basically what it was. Also, I tried to do bucket list items and that didn't work either. And then I played online, which went better than usual, but I still sucked. There's a reason why my average online finish place, according to like my stats and stuff, my average finish online is 6th. There's a reason for that. Because I suck. But that's also how I got basically to the bronze wristband, which I still need to get to the gold one, which is 150, I guess. Because if I'm on bronze now, silver would be 135, so yeah, another 15 would be 150, that'd be the gold. Holy hell. I've been playing this game way too much. I mean, to be fair, it's been playing it a lot, spread over the course of, what, I don't even remember when I got the Xbox One. Was this, October? Around? So over the course of, like, half a year, a little over half a year. like 7 months. I've gotten to level 131. I'd say I haven't really overplayed this, because I know there are people who probably play this game and then immediately get to like, see, that's one of the good things about, recording a series as opposed to just straight out just playing the game on my free time. It forces me to take my time with the game. So instead of, like, because otherwise I would have gotten this game and probably played the hell out of it for like the first week I had it and then never played it again. Here, at least, first of all, it forced me to finish it. Second of all, it forced me to, like, you know, take my time with it so that it doesn't get boring and all that. I mean, there are games that I want to play right away that I'm not going to do series on because I don't want to play it 30 minutes at a time. But this was one of those games where it was like, it was fun, but I really didn't care whether or not I did it as a series or not. Like, it was one of those where, you know, if I play it in my spare time, great. If not, who cares? Especially since I had Rare Replay, so I had all of those games at the time. Like, right when I first got this, I had Rare Replay, so I was playing Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, beating them 100% for, like, the 4th time each. So, I was good. And then playing Grab by the Ghoulies and all the other games. Playing, Rayman Legends, because that was one of the free games I had, because I had Xbox Live Gold, despite the fact that I didn't have an Xbox One, just kept going online whenever they had free game and buying it. Basically, like, just saying, claiming my free copy of the game. So once I got the console, I had so many free games. And I still have so many free games, a lot of them I have not played. Or I played them once and was like, yeah, this is alright. And then never played it again. Like freaking D4, the Dark Dreams Don't Die, that I did a video on. I have not touched that since. I have not had a desire to touch that since. But then I get free games like freaking Sunset Overdrive, which I did a video on last week. When does this video come out? Sunday? Yeah. So yeah, a little over, like a little less than a week ago. Oh, Sunset Overdrive. And I've been playing that game non-stop. Like, it is an amazing game. And it's one of those where I'm kind of like, why did I not get this when I first got the console? I would have loved this game when I first got the console. Why didn't I not buy it? It's also one of those games, like I was saying, one of those games where I don't want to do a series on it because I want to actually be able to sit down and play it for like multiple hours at a time and not have to worry about, oh, well, I need to record this, and don't even want to stream it because it's like, I don't want to worry about recording it. I don't want to worry about, oh, I have to set up all the stuff before I play it because I need to, you know, have the, you know, the Elgato running, have the camera running, you know, all that stuff. It's just, oh, I feel like playing this. Turn it on, start playing. I may do the multiplayer because I'm getting through, like, trying to do most of the achievements for that.
That was good. Gets you some valuable.
So I might, when I get down to the point where I have only multiplayer achievements, I may do multiplayer in that game as either a video or stream it, which would then be a video because I just post every stream to YouTube anyway. So it's one of those where it may or may not happen. I don't know. I was talking and then completely forgot what I was saying, like, after I was done talking. But yeah, that's one of those things that may or may not happen. It may or may not be a video / stream. I feel like if I do a video / stream, I'll be way more willing to play it. Like, if I commit to, oh, I'm going to do Sunset Overdrive multiplayer. Because, I mean, I mentioned it before plenty of times. I'm not really a multiplayer kind of person. This is one of the few games where I'm actually willing to play multiplayer. Well, racing games in general, I guess. some of the few games where I'm willing to play multiplayer, because I don't know if Sunset Overdrive's a competitive or if it's a team-based thing, but I usually hate team-based ones, because then either one of two things happens. I either suck because it's either my first time, or I just am awful, but like the matchmaking in the game doesn't balance based on skill level, so then I just end up with people that hate me because I'm, they're, just yelling at me and stuff because I'm not good, which, I mean, I'm not, but it's one of those, you don't need to tell me 50 million times that I'm not good. Although, to be fair, I said about the matchmaking and skill level, that still happens in games where matchmaking skill does, match up. It's like the, like, you'll get that in, like, Counter-Strike and stuff. If you're a low level, you'll end up with someone and it'll be like, oh, well, why don't you know this? Why did you do this? Why didn't you do that? It's like, because I'm a low level, shut up. Like, the fact that I'm a low level should tell you that I'm not good at these things. Whereas racing games and any game where it's really more competitive and not team-based is more, like, because when I play multiplayer, and I want to enjoy it, but it's like, I really don't care whether I win or not. As long as, like, whenever I do Forza Online, it's one of those where it's like, I know I'm gonna get, like, 6th or 7th, but you know what? I'm having fun doing it, so I don't care. So, Sunset Overdrive, I don't know whether or not it's, like, team-based or not. If it's team-based, it's one of those where I can already tell you I'm not gonna like it. I don't want to say that. I may like it, but it's gonna be one of those where I'm more reluctant to play it than if it's just full-on competitive and stuff, because I hate depending on teammates, and I hate having to have teammates depend on me. The only time I'm fine with I usually do team games is when I'm with friends, when it's like, I'm on TeamSpeak or whatever with a bunch of people that I know, that I'm talking to, I know them, I'm talking to them, and then it's usually a lot more fun. But just like random people as teammates isn't usually fun, in my experience at least. Then again, I'm always like a single player kind of person anyway. Like Sunset Overdrive, I haven't even thought about trying the multiplayer. I'm so into the single player that it's like, why do I need the multiplayer? This game, more often than not, even though I like playing the multiplayer, more often than not I'm playing the single player, because I like the single player better. I would rather just do single player than do multiplayer. That's just the kind of person I am. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so 52 and 50. Me and second place. Meaning, I can't get second place if he gets first place, because I'll be behind then. Because there's the 4-point gap between first and second, as opposed to the 2-point and all the others. So if he gets first and I get second, I lose the tournament. If I finish ahead of him, I win. Pretty much. I didn't look at third place, but I'm pretty sure there's enough of a gap that I can pretty much get most positions. I can get a decently low position without screwing it up. But I need to finish ahead of second place. I need to finish. I need to get at least a decent finish. I mean, if I finish like third and he finishes second, we're good. Because I'll win the tiebreaker, because yay video games. I win the tiebreaker no matter what, because I'm awesome. But I'm just gonna race. I don't know what I was going for there. Oh, yawning. I don't know what I was going for there. It was like, but, and then forgot the second part of that sentence. Is anyone surprised at this point? Anyone surprised that I forgot what I was going to say, or said the wrong thing, or just forgot words in general? Really? Would anyone be surprised? Probably not. Shouldn't be. I'm just going to drive. I'm going to checkpoint everything. Dude, I'm just, like, destroying them. I say destroying. I'm 15% into the race. But I just, like, passed them really quickly. Which may be just because of this game's difficulty curve just being so inconsistent. Like I said last episode, where it's like... I think last episode I said it. Where it's like, one race, it'll be, oh, I'm barely getting first, or barely getting third. There's been a few races where it's like, I'm just scraping by third. Then there's this race where I pulled ahead of them, and I don't see them really catching up. They're, like, keeping the same distance, for the most part, but they're not catching up. They're not, like, they're, if anything, I'm pulling away. Didn't change the difficulty, didn't change a damn thing about the settings, didn't change my car. It's just this one's easier, because why not? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm always for an easy race. I mean, if I was just going for achievements, since there's no, like, oh, well, you need to have this level, you know, race against this level of drivatar and win, there's nothing like that. It's all... It's basically, I could just do whatever I want. For the most part. I could just sit here and just do every race on easy. It's just, that wouldn't be a good series, because it'd just be me dominating. At least I would hope so. I hope it'd be me dominating. And not that I'm struggling to lose against easy AI. But it also wouldn't be fun for me, because there'd be no challenge. Like, one of these races... After, oh, son of a bitch. One of these races after a bunch of, like, semi-difficult races, I'm fine with. But having, like, 4 races of these in one tournament, that just would not, that wouldn't be fun. I did that in, what was it? Moto Racer 2 on PlayStation 1. That's that game. That game's actually a really fun game. You create, like, custom maps and stuff for the one tournament. Like, the one tournament, you just create... It's like you have the street race ones, you have the, like, dirt race ones, you have, like, basically 4 tournaments, and then the 5th tournament's all custom races. Like, you have to make the racetracks. And for its time, it actually wasn't a bad track modification. Like, you didn't build the track, but you more controlled the way the track moved, like the elevation of the track and all kind of stuff like that. And the ones that were generated were actually pretty damn good. Like the terrain and stuff that it generated with it, like it moved the track and then generated like trees and all kind of other stuff. It was actually pretty damn good for a PlayStation 1 game. I gotta play that again at some point. I got just maybe for like an Eric plays, just be like, ah, well, why not? Moto Racer 2. But the reason I bring that up is with the easy mode when I was younger, because I sucked at games. I mean, I suck at games now, but back then it was like, you know, I would do infinite lives on something like Rayman. I would do infinite lives and infinite health on so many other games, because it's like, yeah, there was no way I was getting through them legitimately. Well, that game, there was like a cheat for easy AI where basically I would play and you'd play and you'd be able to just lap them by doing nothing pretty much. You'd just be able to, you would just, oh, what did I do? Oh, I challenged someone, shit. But you'd be able to lap him, no problem. 43? Where'd he go? Hello? I think I just made money by doing nothing. I basically right now I made money just by pushing a button. I did nothing and I'm gonna get rich from it. Like I'm like a Kardashian. Just do exactly nothing and somehow I'm gonna get paid. Like he just disappeared. I started the race accidentally and he just disappeared. Like this, I don't see him, like he was nowhere around me at the start. It's not even like, oh, he's just nowhere around me. He never existed. Too bad he wasn't, I don't think he was like a pro drivatar, because that would have been great. I would have just gotten like a ton of credits for absolutely nothing.
Pay attention to the difficulty rating.
Yeah, I got first.
Before you challenge them. Higher difficulty
Okay, it wasn't that much, but I did get a next level. Did get to the next level. So I won 10 head-to-head races. I don't know if there's an achievement for that, like for a certain amount of head-to-head races. Oh, you know what I could do? Before I smash into that tree, which we know is I have 7 wheel spins? How have I not spent these? Let's go, big money! Oh! Seriously big money, and I got the VIP bonus because I had no self-control and bought the like, full, like, DLC pack when, I bought the full DLC pack when it was on sale for, like, it was like 65–70% off. I was like, well, why not? Because I was like, well, if I pay this much, I get all of the cars, I get all of this stuff. I really only wanted like 2 of the DLC packs, and if I would have bought them separately, it would have been much, much cheaper. Like, even if I bought them full price separately, it would have been a decent amount cheaper, but I was like, hey, now I don't have the game yelling at me to, like, oh, you can't buy this car unless you buy this DLC. Now it's just, hey, you want this car? Go for it. Go for it. Okay. I didn't really get anything other than the first one. The first one was good, and then all the others were just crap. So, anyway. Shut up, Veronica. I'm going for the board. You should know this by now. There's collection staring me in the face. I'm going to do it. But, anyway. Next episode, do another tournament, and probably the gauntlet. We'll see. I mean, not we'll see. That's exactly what's going to happen. I mean, we'll see about the gauntlet, because that mostly depends on whether or not I, shut up, Veronica! Not the boss of me! But, the thing really depends on how long it takes me to get through whatever tournament I do. But, we'll see. So, anyway, going to end this episode here. So, this guy's in a tree! I freed him! JGP, obey. You are welcome. I'm gonna end this episode here. So, wait a minute. No, I actually had, like, didn't I have, like, 5 minutes of setup for this one? I can't remember, because I can never remember how much setup I've done. So, I might actually be way under 30 minutes, so I might be able to get back there. Nah, because basically, if I don't know what I'm doing. It's basically, if I continue, it's just gonna be me driving back there and choosing a tournament, and that's pretty much it. I guess I don't really need to do that, but I do want to do this. Turn
around when it is safe to do so.
Because there's a speed zone here that I don't have. Obviously, a rainbow! Rainbow! Oh,
Calculating route.
that is not a good, that is not a great rainbow. It's not a great rainbow just due to the fact that, it looked like, oh, well, it's gone. I was gonna say, it looked like it overlapped the horizon.
Right.
Like, I looked out into the horizon, and it looked like it... Like I could see it overlapping trees. Don't think that's how rainbows work. But, anyway, now that I did that and
Turn around when it is
lost my... I kept the video going because, hey, I could do a speed zone. Rather than just ending it when I had a chance. I am now... Since I'm, like, wedged in a rock, going to end this episode here. So thanks for watching. See you next time.